Hello all. Today I am going to inform you and of course persuade you to move to Virginia. The reason for this is I have been persuaded myself by my boyfriend, although I'm not sure if I'm moving yet. So basically, to move to Virginia, it would definitely benefit you. If you are a family of 2 or 3 or 4, and you're having a hard time keeping up with finances in Connecticut, it would definitely be beneficial for you to move down south, or of course Virginia, because the cost of living is way less expensive. And you will actually make the same money that you make here in Connecticut. I actually work at Wells Fargo, so I will be able to transfer my job if I were to move to Virginia. So that's a plus if you think about it. Also, the part that really gets me is the nicer weather. Even though when it hits winter, they kind of get the same weather as we do up here, but not as much snow, and they definitely get more sun. It gets warmer down there, so if you like warm weather like I do, it'd be something you definitely want to consider. Also, as far as the jobs down there, you actually have a larger job market, believe it or not, because you're centralized. You have DC close to you, Atlanta, Georgia. I think that's like a good 6 hours away, I think. But you're centralized. There are plenty of jobs for you to find down in Virginia. If you have kids, definitely would consider moving down to Virginia, only because the majority of the schools down there are blue ribbon schools of excellence. So you're going to be sending your kid to a school that you know they will come home and have learned something, opposed to coming home and just turning on the TV and forgetting about their homework. Also, I know that at around, I think, 6th grade, they send the kids home with iMacs or laptops. So basically, they learn how to use a computer as well as doing their assignments on the computer. And they're given to them, opposed to you as a parent having to go buy them one and not being able to afford one. It's in their tuition if you have to pay for school, or like I said, they're just given to them. Who doesn't want to bring home a laptop? I would love for my child to bring home a laptop so he can learn on it. That's great, and I feel that down in Virginia and even down in the southern schools, no kid is truly left behind. Everyone is pushed to their excellence, if you want to put it. Also, another really awesome thing to have moved down to Virginia would be less expensive gas. Gas keeps rising and rising and rising. Yes, it rises down in Virginia, but it's still less expensive than it is up here. Of course, you have to travel further, but highway miles is better than traveling city miles. You get more on the highway than you do in the city. Can't complain with that either. Also, lower taxes. If you were to move down to Virginia, your taxes, car taxes, house taxes, whatever taxes you're paying or whatever you're purchasing that has taxes will be lower. You really can't argue with that. So, if you happen to work for a company like I do, Wells Fargo. I think it's upside down or backwards for you, I'm not sure, but that's the Wells Fargo logo. And of course, that's my debit card. Like me, it would definitely be beneficial for you to move down there because everything's down there for you. There's plenty of jobs or places that I could work for. And then, of course, the school, the education is great. And all in all, it's just a brighter, better place to really move to. Not that I don't like Connecticut, but I'd definitely consider it. How about you? Thank you, and have a great evening.